these people. Hmong Outliers of America, please stand up and be recognized. But I want to thank the committee for inviting me again to host this morning's events. I'm always excited to be here to meet all the leaders, so thank you very much for having me. First up, from the Hmong American Center, a board member of the Hmong American Center, please welcome Kang Lee.
Good morning and welcome to the 5th annual Wausau Hmong Sports Festival. On behalf of the board president, myself, our executive team, and the Hmong American Board of Directors, we want to thank all of our honored guests. Our state leaders, Governor Tony Evers, Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes, Attorney General Josh Cole, and State Treasurer Sarah Godlewski, along with state senators, assembly members, local elected officials, and the city of Wausau. We want to thank Yilang Xiong, our committee chair, Meng Zhang, Fong Mo, his vice chairs, and their entire committee for making this event possible. Their tireless efforts for making this and dedication will not go unnoticed. We also want to thank all of our sponsors, attendees, vendors, and sports teams.
So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome the leader of the state, Governor Tony Evers.
Well, good morning, everybody. Got a great place. It's great to be here. I am thrilled to be here in Wausau today to join you in celebrating the 5th annual Hmong Wausau Festival. As always, I'd like to take a moment to thank my fellow speakers for their work to support the Hmong community in our state and for putting together an amazing event year after year. It takes so much effort. Folks, I look forward to attending this event every summer because it is a perfect opportunity to share and celebrate the countless social, cultural, economic, and historical contributions the Hmong community has right here in the state of Wisconsin. This festival is just one way to showcase the richness and strength of our communities through music, art, competitions, shows, food, and of course, all the people. And boy, does this event bring a crowd. Last year's festival attendance was nearly double that of the first year, highlighting just how important the Hmong community and this festival are to the state of Wisconsin. And I'm sure this year will only bring more growth and more success. You all know this, diversity makes our state stronger, better. It's a great place to live because of all of you raising a family, working, and it's why I made it a priority as governor to do what we can to support the well-being and the success among Wisconsinites. This work has included recognizing the importance of Hmong history to the state, including the many Hmong veterans who are right behind me, who bravely served in the Vietnam War and who resettled in the United States, including right here in the great state of Wisconsin. Last year, I was proud to designate May 14th as Hmong Lao Veterans Day here in Wisconsin. And this year, once again, I was glad to lower the flag to honor the service and sacrifice of the many, many Hmong Lao veterans who call Wisconsin home. And yes, we continue to seek funding to help pay for funeral costs for the Hmong Law veterans. In addition to recognizing Hmong history, our work has also included investing in Hmong businesses to ensure that our state continues to recover. The Hmong community is not only bouncing back, but coming back stronger than before. These past few years, our state has been a national leader in directing aid to businesses and economic development, and we work to make sure that diverse businesses were not left behind. Through several of our grant programs, we've been able to provide assistance to outstanding organizations that serve the Hmong community, such as the Hmong American Center, Hmoob, the Hmong American Friendship Association, the Hmong Institute, and the Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce to support the long-term success of the many Hmong entrepreneurs and business owners in this state. We've also worked to invest in Hmong mental health by supporting initiatives by Wakma Project Resiliency, which helps combat the cycle of trauma, address disparities in health, and ensure underserved communities in our state can find the care they need to recover from this pandemic and all the mental and behavioral issues that have come with it. And we are unfortunately reminded just how important this is as we've tragically witnessed the incidents of hatred and violence to the AAPI community. But that's why events like the Hmong Wausau Festival are so incredibly important to celebrate. Not only do they provide a welcoming space for people to come together and express their pride in their culture, but they also show the world that hate and violence has no place in Wisconsin. The Hmong Wausau Festival is truly a special event in Wisconsin, and I am thankful to be here once again today with leaders who worked so hard to help our state be the best it can be for all of us who live here. And now it's my pleasure to present the Hmong Wausau Festival organizers with this commendation, recognizing and celebrating the importance of this festival to our entire state. Yiling Zhang. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Yiling Zhang, and have a great time. It's a great opportunity. Thank you.
For another year at this wonderful celebration. It's always exciting to be here. Again, I am Lieutenant Governor Mandola Barnes, and I just want to begin today by first recognizing the family of Tong Jang Tao, the first Hmong family to call Wausau home 45 years ago. Now, as we fast forward to today, I'd like to give an immense thanks to Yi for all his tireless work with the Hmong American Center and the Herculean effort of putting together this festival year after year. Everybody who's taken this stage has given you thanks, and it's appropriate because you deserve it because of all your hard work. So, I'll say I'm happy to join the chorus of people celebrating me today because I'm also proud to call him a friend as well. And I just want to thank the Wausau community for welcoming such an important festival year after year, and for those that continue to travel every year for this occasion, people who come into this city, into this state to celebrate with us. I just want to give a great big old Wisconsin welcome. Now, speaking of long distances, we have all been on an incredibly long journey together. And by that, I mean our continued collective journey back from the worst of the pandemic. The dark times that we continue to claw our way back from, unfortunately demonstrated so many low points in our society, such as the hate crimes that we've witnessed, the hate crimes that have long been ignored. But we know that the hate and the division was not just born of reckless statements from leaders that should know better, but it's also due to attempts that have been made to try to paint over the dark moments in our history. Now, let it never be said otherwise. Asian American history is American history. full stop. Another thing I like to mention is that the pandemic also demonstrated the best of us, both here in Wausau, across this entire state, and across this entire country. Because it showed that leaders across this community, across the state and country, stand alongside our Hmong community members in the good times, in the bad times, and everything in between. And that's what leadership looks like. That's what it means to represent, to advocate, to partner with communities in a real way. It means showing up time and time again, not knowing what the results may be. And that's why I've been honored to come to this festival year after year, and I hope to continue to come to this festival year after year, because that's what it means to commit to the journey of progress. This journey is a destination, or excuse me, progress is not a journey, it's not a, gee, oh my goodness, progress is not a destination, it is a journey. And we are on this journey together. I want to blame that little mishap on something, but it wasn't, it's just me. But I'll say, this journey that we're on, it's not always easy. It's long and it's difficult. But the fact that we're in it together makes it that much easier. When we band together across divides, social divides, political divides, and we realize that the struggle of Hmong communities here in Wausau isn't that much different from any person in La Crosse, any person in Madison, or people even in my hometown of Milwaukee. I'm so proud to be a part of an administration that ensures that equity is not an afterthought, but it is at the heart of the path towards progress. Because communities like the one here in Wausau, particularly the large Hmong community, we're all lucky and honored to call you neighbors. You all deserve nothing less than the best. So before ending, I just want to take a moment to honor the Hmong veterans who are gathered here today. Let's give them another round of applause. And once again, to the larger Wausau community, I cannot thank you enough for welcoming this amazing festival year after year. So let's take a moment, let's enjoy the beautiful weather. Let's celebrate this weekend, all of our achievements. Let's celebrate each other, let's celebrate the strength and the resilience of this community so that tomorrow we can continue along that path to greater progress together. Thank you all so much.